So hi Sally,
Hi, Pam.
thanks for agreeing to do the learning curve number 6. This is our 6th day. Wow. We're learning lots. It feels like it's been going on a lot longer than that, but it's really actually turning out to be really wonderful and exciting and giving us all these good ideas each day. And so anyway, I'm really happy to be interviewing you, Sally. You've been with us the longest from the very beginning. You met Peg when she was 8 months old when she arrived, and you bonded with her, and ever since then, the rest is history, as they say. So I remember like a year into it, I asked you if you would be willing to be responsible for our babies, since you had the most experience, and you also have such an incredible way about you with the horses that I thought they would benefit. And it's one of the best decisions I've ever made, actually, in terms of putting people together with horses, because you've done such a wonderful job with the babies, and there's a lot you have to share and a lot you know clearly about how to treat them and get them into their young adulthood. So I'm going to let you take over and tell us whatever you'd like to tell us. I'm sure it'll all be interesting and fun.
Well, I love Blue Star. I love you, Pam. I love the people that are here. And most of all, I love these horses. And this particular horse, this is Peggy. Peggy has always had problems, and so we tried to see her through those things. And through those processes of her healing, she has taught me about myself and in my healing, which I won't go into, but she has been a big supporter of me and a big fan. And we have quite a bond.
You're really her mom in every way.
Well, we're definitely best friends, and she proves that to me every time I go out and call her. She makes her way to me, and that's all the reward that we have. I mean, she has just come from being a very sickly foal, a young horse, forever recovering from one disaster or another, and she's an accident-prone horse, but she's full of heart, full of love, full of patience, and just a joy to be around for me. She's not always the joy of the pasture for others, and for the other horses, she will typically go after a horse if I go out in the pasture and something that she doesn't approve of. She will go after the other horses to keep them away from me. But this is Peg, and Peg's not going anywhere. Now, however, we have this pretty little filly over here. Her name is Gracie Blue. She was born here on the farm. She's a year and a half old. She's the product of a mare that was saved from the slaughter pen. A young mare that was in foal when she came here. She was saved, her mother was saved by a woman by the name of Hope Hell. So Gracie's been here ever since. So I've had the chance to work with her pretty much since she was weaned. Not too much before that, as she had an owner that was playing with her. And then after Sarah left with Hope, I kind of took up where they left off. So my whole thing with working with babies is the fact that we have the privilege of being with them from day one. And so every day that we are around them, they're in training. Any mistakes that we make at this age will last them the rest of their lives. So if you can't correct them or you can't help them get through these traumatic moments that they think they're having, it makes it doubly or triply as hard when we try to help them work through their situations. So Gracie is pretty much in the beginning stages of her training. These two ladies that are here, I'm going to call my junior trainers with her, Josie and Sam. They both have a great bond with this
They're hiding
filly.
behind the horse.
And,
Josie and Sam, there you are. I heard that they're going to be your proteges here in training Gracie.
they are indeed. She's reached the point. She's a lovely filly to be around. She's got great ground manners, as you can see. She does nothing to create conflicts anywhere she goes. So to give these girls the opportunity of some horse training, they're going to be working with Gracie here. Josie's going to be my assistant trainer, and Josie has wonderful experiences here on the farm. He's a great driver.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we do at Blue Stars. We teach these young horses how to drive first. Peg is a great driving mare. She has her own equipment. Yep, she's listening to my voice. And Grace is about ready to come up and do that. So she's had harness equipment on her for a very long time. I start off with very pliable noodles that if they get upset, they can't get hurt. So we start that way, and then we kind of move up. So Gracie's ready to go. She's been started on a lunge line. Worked very sparingly this way, as I am a person that doesn't like to see these horses continuously working in circles. It has a lot to do with the development of the inside legs with these young horses. So we don't do it very much, and when we do it, we try to make it not so much a circular pattern. I would rather see them go down the line of a paddock than to go around in circles. Now the next horse that I'm going to show you is our Fancy Dan. He's standing beside his mother at the moment.
Oh, there's his mom, Fanny.
Is a purebred Morgan colt. He's going to be 9 months old.
Let's walk around, Sally, and be with him.
Just a couple of days.
There's Miss Fanny. And here we have Izora.
This is Izora. Oh, she's a lovely old Morgan mare.
Percy Fuller's Pride and Joy. We love having the girls.
Katie or Izora, Tyler? Izora. Yeah. She has a full sister that's here also.
Oh, he already broke the balloon that you got him.
Yeah, so yesterday I got this fellow, my exercise ball, and he's destroyed it already. I was just looking to keep him busy doing something. As you can see, he's a very friendly, inquisitive little boy. I'm going to stop him. Now, I was the first one to see Dan when he was just after he was born. I didn't see his birth, but I saw him after he first arrived. And he's always been a mouthy colt. Being a boy, they have the tendencies of doing that. So my job is to help him get through those times and present him with new things that will take his distraction away. We've moved him up here by the road so that he can get used to the traffic. He was behind the barn for a long time, where he did very well, but after taking him out of the paddock back there, taking him up by the road, it was very obvious through his behavior they didn't like the noise. So now he's up here by the noise. And he's looking at the scarf that's there and going, "Why have you got that on me?" And we don't care what he thinks about it. Take his attention away. So I'm going to take him a little further up the hill and show you some nice qualities about Dan. Come on, Dan. Step up.
It's really amazing to see the difference between Gracie and him, you know, in their personalities, and him being a colt, her being a filly. He's just so much more full of fire.
Come on. afraid of the traffic noise.
Yep.
And I should have a lead robe on him. But I'll fix that by just putting the scarf. So come on.
Oh, Dan, wow.
Now you can see how brave he really is.
Yes, look
He's
at
only
him.
been up here for about a week.
Yep. Look
And-
at him. Yay, Dan, good boy.
He wasn't comfortable with it for a while. And he's working that off now. He needs some amusement besides me. He's looking to get himself in trouble with me. I want you to see what a nice colt that this is.
Good boy.
His half-sister, Dragon's Mead Body Lass.
Ooh.
Actually, I think her name is Rayhurst.
Rayhurst Bonnie.
Rayhurst Bonnie Lass. Owned now by the Dragon Mead Farm down in Kentucky as a broodmare. She is a world-class park harness and driving mare.
And that's his big sister.
That's his big sister, and she's
So she won
the world championship.
World Championship,
In
yeah.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Wow.
So she's a park mare. He is not a park horse.
And what would be the difference?
Well, he doesn't have the temperament for a park horse. Where he's being really naughty right now,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have that excitement that a park horse has. What he does have is a beautiful treasure trot. And I
Trot.
say treasured because he moves beautifully in hand and he moves true. He doesn't have any problems with his front legs or his hind legs. He's a nice colt. He's going to be gelded. He's not going to be left as a stallion.
Yeah, I guess we've decided we want to let him grow some more.
We need to let him grow a little bit more. Our vet here at the farm, Dr. Steve Curry, feels his front end will develop a little more. It'll last him a lifetime if we let him go a little longer.
Yeah, I
That's
know
the
that
goal.
Dr. Morcom wanted that too.
So he isn't generally in here by himself. We always have some kind of a babysitter for Dan, but you can leave him by himself and he's fine. Now he recently had some harness equipment on. It didn't bother him in the least. He was very good about the whole thing. Tomorrow, what I'm probably going to do, it was my plan for today, but I was foiled with that effort, is I'm going to bring my trusty umbrella out here and I'm going to start doing what is called sacking out. And by the time that I finish with him tomorrow, stop. I'll be able to put that umbrella just about any place that I want.
Wow.
Being fresh.
I
And then
remember.
I will bring out the balloons.
There we go, the balloons.
The famous balloons.
We saw Gracie go through her training with the balloons. That was really, really fascinating. How you had her sleep with like 30 balloons and live with them actually until they were all gone.
I put balloons in their stalls so that if they pop or whatever, they're not going to hurt these foals or these horses. And the balloons, the helium balloons that I'll bring tomorrow is something that's in the air.
Yep.
And a lot of the horses take offense at those things. So if we work them off, we work those problems or situations off here at the farm, then when they go into the public, things just don't bother them.
Yeah.
So that's where we start.
Sally, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And I'm sure we'll be getting more cool new things from you during the year. But
Well, you'll be able to see the progress of this colt.
that's
I
right.
mean, he couldn't get much fresher than he is right now. He's being a brat. It's just because he's on camera and loves it. See, no, I know that he loves to be scratched here.
Oh,
See his upper lip?
yeah. Which makes him more excited.
Oh, he says that feels so good.
Good boy, Dan.
So
Good boy.
we're very proud of him. He's going to be a nice colt.
And he's looking for his forever home. We just want to keep reminding people that for the right family, the right home, Dan could be your lifelong friend. So just keep the word out there that this beautiful young man needs a forever home. Okay, Sally, thank you.
Thank you.